of our rice. We're going to spray some levees. We have borrowed a levee spraying machine. It's called a Mud Master. It's actually a multi-function tool, a very high dollar tool, kind of an odd looking tool, but very useful on a rice farm. It's hard to get up and down through these levees with the mud the way it is. We have a four-wheeler rigged up for it, but it wasn't really working out and kept having problems. So our neighbor, Greg Tharp of Tharp Farms, he let us use his machine. When you have a smaller operation like us, it's hard to own all these things. So it's good to have friends that are generous enough to let you use their stuff until you're able to acquire it through the years. So I'll go over the Mud Master with you real quick, let you see what that does, and then we're going to spray some levees. So it's a pretty basic setup. I mean, it's an all-wheel drive sprayer with booms, 150-gallon tank. And this they actually had rigged up this year. They had some random weeds patches popping up in their field, so this is called a wick bar. The chemical comes through the pipe here, soaks into these wick ropes, and they can just wipe over the top of weeds without hitting the rice. The weeds that are taller than the rice, they just wipe the tops of them, and they take the chemical and the weeds die. So the Mud Master is just a single person cockpit, steering wheel off to the side, spray controls. It has a custom trailer here that it fits on. I think this is probably, looks like a 20-foot wick bar and then 20 foot worth of booms. We'll just drop one side because we're going to be running alongside the levees and spraying them. Got the right side boom on. There's 3 spray tips on it. This thing's probably spray somewhere around 8 feet or something like that. We just unbolt the Mud Master off of here, we back it off and kick the sprayer on and get going. Well, we're having one of those kind of days where everything's going to go wrong on us. Had some difficulties with the Mud Master, couldn't get it going. Gonna have to make a couple repairs on it. We're gonna jump on the bush hog tractor here and do some cleanup. It's dead, we got a charger on it, but we'll get it going and hopefully make a little progress. Part of it. It's hot, it's real hot. Tired of being in these boots. And I really just need something to work right today so we can make some progress. Braxton does too. Got our bush hog going, cleaning up around one of our bigger farms where most of our graded ground is at, or a big chunk of our graded ground, our level ground. We try to keep these field roads cleaned up so the landlords can get around whenever they want to, and we can get around, and it just I don't know, it looks a little better. $5 diesel isn't the best scenario to be cutting grass, but you know, we can't neglect housekeeping just because the cost is a little more. We might cut back and not bush hog as much, but ultimately, you know, we've got to keep things cleaned up, so that's what we're doing now. Bush hogging is kind of relaxing. I like cleaning up. I like seeing things look better. Plus I'm able to have Braxton with me and doesn't knock him around too much. Well, it looks like we've got some rain clouds coming in. Something's blowing in, I don't know exactly. We've got a 15-foot batwing bush hog that we bought this year. We bought it strictly to take care of rental ground. That way we can, you know, just keep things looking better and respectful to the landowners. So it has really come in handy this year. We're farming this farm behind an operation who didn't really do any bush hogging or cleaning up, so we're kind of having to rough it in. It's not really the best situation on your tractors to be running them alongside the woods, but until you can get it kind of knocked back, it just is what it is. Try to stay out of the limbs as much as you can, but you want to get it cleaned up too. We've got our mower set up where we can control each wing with one of the hydraulics. So if we want to lift one side up and mow a ditch bank, we can. So we're going to continue mowing here a little bit, and then we'll head back to the shop and kind of recap the day and get set for another one. Well, we ended up getting the tractor a little muddier than we wanted to. Some of those fields were a little wet around the edges. We got everything mowed around. That's our landlord, some of his equipment, but looks like a storm's rolling in. There was some thunder. That's good. You can kind of notice the corn is starting to turn colors. This tail end here got a little water on it, so it's a little shorter, but storm rolling in. 8420 did a good job today. That's probably, I don't know, that may be my favorite tractor that we have. It was the second tractor we ever bought, but it turned out being money very well spent. Been a good tractor. Anyhow, that's going to be it for today. I was going to wait and get to the shop and do a recap, but made our rounds this morning, checked our water, attempted to spray levees, had some problems. We'll get that going tomorrow. Got a little bush hogging done, so it wasn't just a complete waste of a day. Other than keeping water going, there's not just a whole lot we can do other than just upkeep, general upkeep. Here next week we'll start getting the combine ready. We'll get it out and go through it and go through the corn header and get all that ready to go. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Hit the notification bell, get the algorithm working for us. We're getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers. Maybe we'll give something away, I don't know. I never thought about that. But leave a comment in this video and I'll pick somebody and send them something. Thanks, guys. See you later.